Welcome back to Lucky Coins USA. Take a close look at the penny on your screen. It may look like an ordinary old coin that has been sitting in a jar for decades, but don't let its appearance fool you. This tiny 1-cent coin has shocked collectors and auction houses alike. In the right condition, one example of this very coin has reached an incredible value of up to $44,000. Imagine finding a single penny that's worth more than a brand new luxury car. It sounds unbelievable, but that's exactly why thousands of collectors search through old coin jars, inherited collections, and pocket change every single day. The truth is, most people have no idea what makes one penny worth just 1 cent, while another can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. Today's coin is the 1946 Lincoln wheat cent, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what separates an ordinary 1946 penny from one that collectors are willing to pay huge money for. We'll explore its history, design, weight, mint marks, the rare errors that make it valuable, and the key details you should always inspect before spending or selling one. So if you own old wheat pennies, or know someone who does, you won't want to miss what comes next. The 1946 Lincoln wheat cent was struck shortly after the end of World War II. America was entering a new chapter, and the U.S. Mint produced millions of pennies to meet the country's growing demand for circulating coins. While most were used in everyday transactions, a small number survived in remarkable condition, and today those coins are highly prized by collectors. The front of the coin features Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. Above his portrait are the words, "In God we trust." On the left is liberty, and the date 1946 appears on the right. This famous design was created by Victor David Brenner and first introduced in 1909 to honor Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse, you'll see 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent. Below that is United States of America, while E pluribus unum appears across the top. This classic wheat cent reverse remained in use until 1958 and is one of the most iconic designs in U.S. coin history. The 1946 Lincoln wheat cent weighs 3.111 grams, has a diameter of 19 millimeters, and is made from 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc. If your coin has a noticeably different weight, it could indicate damage or a rare minting error that deserves closer inspection. Now let's talk about mint marks. If your coin has no mint mark, it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. If you see a D beneath the date, it was struck in Denver. If there's an S, it came from the San Francisco Mint. Each mint produced quality coins, but collector demand, condition, and rarity determine the final value. Now here's the exciting part. Most 1946 wheat pennies are worth only a few cents to a few dollars in circulated condition. But coins with exceptional preservation or rare mint errors can be worth hundreds, thousands, or even up to $44,000 in extraordinary certified examples sold at auction. One of the first things collectors check is the coin's color. A bright original red coin is generally more valuable than one that has turned brown over time. Collectors classify them as brown, red-brown, or red, with full red examples often bringing the highest prices. Next comes the grade. Coins that have never entered circulation and still display their original mint luster can receive high mint state grades. The higher the grade, the rarer the coin becomes, especially for a 1946 wheat cent. Now let's look at the mint errors that collectors hope to find. An off-center strike happens when the coin blank isn't perfectly aligned during minting. If part of the design is missing but the date remains visible, the value can increase significantly. Another collectible error is the broad strike, where the coin is struck without the retaining collar, making it appear wider than normal. Look carefully for die cracks. These raised lines appear when the minting die develops cracks and transfers them onto the coin. Another desirable error is a die break, also called a cud. This creates a raised blob of metal, where part of the die has broken away. Some coins were struck on clipped planchets, leaving a curved section missing from the edge. You should also inspect the coin for lamination errors, where impurities in the metal cause parts of the surface to peel or lift away. Finally, examine the date and lettering carefully for signs of double die varieties. True double dies are much scarcer than machine doubling and are highly sought after by collectors. One mistake you should never make is cleaning an old coin. Even if it looks dirty or dull, cleaning it can remove its natural surface and dramatically reduce its value. Professional collectors almost always prefer original, untouched coins. If you believe you found an unusually sharp or error coin, it's a good idea to have it authenticated and graded by a professional grading service. A certified grade can make a huge difference when selling a rare coin. The incredible thing about coin collecting is that valuable discoveries still happen today. People continue finding rare coins in old family collections, coin albums, estate sales, and even forgotten jars tucked away in closets. That means your next great discovery could already be sitting in your home without you realizing it. The 1946 Lincoln wheat cent proves that even an ordinary-looking penny can have an extraordinary story and, in rare cases, an extraordinary value. If you have a 1946 wheat penny, take a few minutes to inspect it carefully. Check the mint mark, look for unusual errors, examine the color, and pay close attention to its overall condition. You might be holding a coin that's worth far more than 1 cent. Thank you for watching Lucky Coins USA. I'll see you in the next video with another incredible US coin that could be hiding a surprising value. Until then, happy coin hunting.